Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize if you can hear my dryer going, but I have to leave the door open, otherwise this place becomes a furnace. So, last time we went through, like, all the smaller parts of the, Chapter 5 that we've got. But this time, we are heading into the tower to face Miklon and deal with him. So, here we go.
Say, Teach, this must be the tower, don't you think? You know, even for a tower, it's pretty, towering. It's a remnant of ancient wars. Those thieves certainly found themselves a great place to nest. I hear their leader Miklon is a former noble. It makes sense that he would already know about this place.
Several hundred years ago, this was an important stronghold for diffusing invasions from the north. Back then, this tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
Gilbert, isn't it? You hail from the kingdom, right? No wonder you're so knowledgeable. While we're chatting so amicably, do you mind if I ask some questions?
I don't mind. If I can answer them, I will.
Have you ever seen the Lance of Ruin?
I have, a long time ago. It was an impressive, if not eerily ominous weapon to behold. According to Margrave Gautier, Miklon has used the lance to turn the tables on his pursuers.
Is that right? Then those without a crest can use it as well. Interesting. As far as I knew, that wasn't possible. And then we have the mythical Sword of the Creator, which can't be used by anyone except Teach, crest or no crest. Maybe you're just that special, Teach, or maybe there's something you're not telling us. Either way, I expect big things from you in this battle. I love a good show of confidence. I'll do my best, too. You can count on it. The rain is really coming down now. Let's finish this quickly.
I think if you use I'm Counting on You Too, it kind of it boosts the support relationship in there. But anyway, this shouldn't go too long because this fight's kind of nothing, honestly. Especially with the fact that we've leveled up quite a bit. So it's weird. We start a little bit, from what I remember, we start a little bit more forward than we did with the Blue Lions, which I don't understand why the Blue Lions are back here and then your Golden Deer and you start up here. I don't know. I'd have to look at the footage again and see for myself, but I believe that's the case. Anyway, I am going to bring Sylvain because it kind of makes sense. You don't have a battalion, do you, my friend? No, you do not. We are going to fix that. Unfortunately, he has an E in that, so maybe a little... that'll work. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can find something better. No, not really. I mean, I could do the Church of Saros soldiers, but honestly, I want the physical attack. So I'll just leave the Dusker on there. I did switch Claude to the King of Lions Corpse. So he's gonna have the fortunate ability to use what was Dimitri's battalion in part 2. So we're gonna be able to dish out some cool damage there. As far as like who we're all taking, unit wise, Caspar's probably gonna be the lowest level. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Caspar, I like him a lot. He's really good. He's probably one of the better characters to use in the game. So I do want to have him leveled up. However, I do need to level up the ones of... Yeah, sorry, Annette. I'm going to bring Ignatz with this. Why is Leone not a part of this? I think it's because I was trying to level up other people. Cyril, he's good, but currently he's not good to face off what we're gonna face off against. Because we got that monster to deal with after this. And she mastered being a Meridian, so her abilities have gotten a lot better as far as like being higher in speed and everything. I'm doing the once over on everybody. Brawler, not too much gonna be different there. No, that's good. You... Yeah, you're good. Yeah. You're fine. Okay. For you, you're not gonna ever use Axe, honestly. I could just give you... Yeah, let's give you for some more HP. Caspar, and here. Sylvain, and then... You... don't have any other abilities. Alright. Combat arts. You have not really anything to write home about. Rushing blow. You're not ever going to use curve shot. Yeah. Happy. You're never going to use this. And despite everything else, I don't think you're ever going to use the other two, but I'll just keep them on. You... Considering what's coming up, Grounder's not going to help, but Bane of Monsters will be nice. You aren't going to be doing any of that, but you having Deadeye would be nice. And then having Shove, because you're gonna be back, and you're gonna be in the back. So, I'm gonna trade those two. You're good, and he's pretty much fine. Wind Sweep's a good ability. Oh yeah, what happened there? I don't know. Alright, we'll just have Hilda take Ignatz with... Wait. What am I doing? Why can't I... There we go. Gosh! Right. I do want the people with higher movement in the front. You're one of them. Well, in the back, so they can all kind of keep up with each other. I think that'll be fine. I do want to make sure that... Because there is going to be reinforcements that shows up. I don't know. A lot of it is going to be dependent on how we deal with our friend over there, Gilbert.
The enemy is close by. We're almost to the top floor.
So,
Phew. Why did we have to climb so high before a battle? At least it's better than fighting in heavy rain.
Don't hold back for my sake. My brother is going to pay for everything he's done. Stay focused.
Yeah. So,
I'll give it my all.
it's just gonna be a slow start
I will get the
somewhat.
victory.
I did give her an Iron Lance plus because I am going to eventually make her into a Pegasus Knight. The reason being is she actually becomes kind of ridiculous.
Let's get to it.
Not that she isn't ridiculous without being a
I'm
Pegasus
on it.
Knight, but even more so.
Put me
Because
in there.
giving it
Who?
eventually, and it's not going to be immediate, but eventually one of
Ready and
the
willing.
things that she'll get, and this is the case with any of the flyers, is they'll get a void plus 20 if they just wait. And that just makes everything kind of broken when you want to play on the defense, which sometimes you really would want to do other than draw back. We're not drawing back
Yep.
into that. No, that's a terrible idea. So, yeah, Hilda's just kind of
You lost.
owns them. Because she gets so much strength, it's kind of insane. And if you're able to up her dex quite a bit, she just doubles pretty much everything.
I feel like I've grown.
Alright. And in turn, she's just able to go up against pretty much anybody and come out on the winning side of it. So, Petra, you're gonna be getting that chest there, so I'm gonna allow you to. Well, hopefully we'll get this with a. There we go. Yeah, we got it.
That's the golden deer for you.
Lawrence, he's kind of a. I don't know. I recently finished my personal playthrough of the Golden Deer House, so I know the story and everything with it. And I got to actually play with each one of the characters in the Golden Deer House, and it just. I got a better idea of what they're capable of.
Captain's in
And
trouble.
they're
Hurry
already
up, you
here?
fools.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Enemies approach from the lower floors. Watch the rear flank.
I'm actually shocked that you didn't go after them. Alright, we'll have the two of you, and Happy, you stick backwards as well. If I can kind of prevent him from going to attack, maybe he'll just keep heading this way, and I don't have to worry about him. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Ooh. I don't know how that would actually work. But, hey, we're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and just
Thank
put
you.
that up. Just in case. So for you, I'm gonna just use the last bit of that Volnary. She didn't need to heal a whole lot of health.
Predictable.
And the overpowered chalice at work.
Should I?
Oh man. Yeah. Instead of getting better movement like we did with the March Ring, we've got that. So this is gonna be a thing throughout the playthrough. It's just like the Chalice of Beginnings is so ridiculously good, and why would you put it on anyone that's not Byleth? Because Byleth can pretty much one-shot any... Well, not one-shot, but he could pretty much KO anybody he's up against. Eventually, he'll get to the point where he practically one-shots everything. It's just... There we go. Alright, you're doing what I need you to do. That is completely fine. Also, get a heal, Ash. And... what's the level?
My efforts are paying off.
That's not bad. With her having a lot more luck now, that's gonna be a lot nicer, having to deal with that. Oh, come on, Ash. No, what's with the no crits, man?
The fight continues.
That's a shame. Alright, well. I mean, 93 versus what? That was 95? Yeah, just go for this. And we do have Happy to do some heals if we need it. And with Caspar being very low on his
Stronger than this?
levels currently, he's gonna need the help. Okay. I thought it was just gonna be a one hit once, but nah, he doubles these guys.
It's fake.
Well, he is level 15, I should say that. Claude is 15.
Nobles must.
Well, level 15. Gosh, dude, he's got 18 dex. That's insane. Well, she's got 14. And unfortunately, he has 8. The good thing, though, is Happy actually has the capabilities of healing. And she's a really good magic caster, too.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
I don't know. I will say this. I don't know. I haven't had the chance to take the Ash and Wolves to part 2. Because I was in the middle of doing my Golden Deer run on my personal time before I did that playthrough of the DLC, so... Alright. They're all kind of heading that way. Oh, really? Is that in range? I want to say it is. Did you put out? Yes, you did. You made one big mistake, so. Yeah, just do my asthma.
99.
And I'll have Claude head back. Petra, let's have you unlock this chest. The Armor Slayer. The other one's gonna be the March Ring. That I do want to get. I do like the March Ring. It does because giving movement is one of those really incredibly good things because it just makes some of the units that you have that have such good utility. It's so much more mobile. And it's really nice. Like, you could have a healer with more mobility, and so they can get around and heal people. especially those with Fortify and Psychic. It just makes their capabilities even more, because magic users typically don't have a whole lot of movement. Unless you want to go with the Valkyrie, who has increased range on top of the high movement, the Dark Flyer. I think it's called Dark Flyer in this one. I forget. Basically, the magic user on the Pegasus Knight. That's on the Pegasus. So I'm gonna have you sit there. You're gonna provide the support, but not actually get it.
Here we go. Attack them from both sides.
Well,
It's an ambush.
we're good. We have. Okay, there those other guys are. Oh, really? Well, that's just plumb rude. Good grief. No, they've just kind of bunched up there. No, I feel kind of bad for moving Claude already. I guess I can move... Hold on. Yeah, I'll keep Claude where he is. Petra... I'm not gonna worry about it. But those three can stay down there for now. Yeah, just... I think we'll be fine. There's nothing really to sneeze about when it comes to these guys. They're kind of a joke.
We're at your side.
And...
Let's win this already.
I want to try... That's the thing. I want to try using other characters in different classes and see if it makes them a better character to use in combat. Because I feel like I kind of flubbed it with Sylvain, because it's like, oh cool, he gets like some really cool magic, let's use him as a magic user, and he kind of had all around stats and he just wasn't good in general. So I'm hoping maybe I can change that around. I don't know. We'll see. Let's do this. Like with Ignox, I want to try to make him into a mercenary. Like I have him as a mercenary. I want him to be also like an assassin, but also then kind of change him over to a sniper. Because Ignox isn't bad. And as bad as Raphael's level ups are right now, he's actually not that bad either. It's just he just, the thing is he needs a better class to be, and then he's actually incredibly good. And yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Dismount. Because I don't want that to be a problem. Because it definitely could be. Two more guys show up. Let's see. Oh, you couldn't even do damage to her? Gee. That's just not... That's just sad. You couldn't do damage to her? Leonie's actually one of the... Probably... Other than Claude, she's probably one of the best characters in the Golden Deer House. I would say probably the other one is Lysithia. Like Lysithea is one of the best magic users in the game. From what it looks like, Happy's probably going to be maybe even a better one. I don't know. I will see. But judging from where she is now and how, like, what her stats are, and we compare it to Lysithea's, they're pretty close. I will say the luck with Lysithea is a lot better because I gave her those two goddess statues. But alright, let's see.
No time like the present.
Let's just do this massive attack and not care.
Can we help?
Maybe?
Bring in the smarts.
Unfortunately, since his charm is as low as it is, his accuracy with his gambit is going to be low. Because having low charm is not that great when you want to use a gambit.
That's what you get.
Thing is, though, you can make anybody into the dancer class, which makes them absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, that was just
I just worked harder.
crazy. Oh, she's actually almost mastered it? Good grief. And I don't have a, I don't think I've got a backup. Not backup, but a class for her to change into. God.
You're out of luck.
Well, that was easy.
This is what a real man looks like.
And that's the thing, he's getting a good bit of defense as well as speed. His stats aren't that bad. Even though he does have, like, he can be proficient in magic, it's not his original forte, and it's
You'll need me for this.
not a bad idea to just kind of
Will be
ignore
ours.
it. That's the thing I've realized, is just because someone may have a well, that's a shame.
I'll give it my all.
Oh gosh, really? I was gonna say, if he crits instead, now Ash is just not meant to hit him. Alright.
Stay focused.
I could do unarmed. I could just punch a dude. Or I could do that. That's the thing. I get a couple more crit, one more damage, but I don't use weaponry. I don't have to worry about,
As expected.
like, worrying about a, weapon durability.
Let's get to it. Who, me?
I want you to
I
use your
got an
gambit.
idea.
Because Hilda's one of the few that actually gets a lot of natural just charm. So her gambits are actually going to be really good. As you can see, she already has 21 charm. I think we've also already used some items for her to upgrade it, so it's not completely organic, but it's still pretty high, especially for this time period.
That takes care of that.
So, yeah, 10 defense, but she's got 20 strength, 20
Can't get
speed, good
comfortable.
grief. 17 dex, 14 charm, 10 luck. Luck is one of those that, in this game, it's not like, it's useful, don't get me wrong. You can avoid critical hits with it. It's just not as useful as it used to be, I guess is one way to put it. Because you can... It's pretty easy to get what you need without it. But if you don't have a... Like, if you're really lacking in it, like Happy and Lysithea are, without a natural way to do anything, without the stones to do anything about it, they can get crit pretty easily, which is not something you want to happen. So.
You lost to me?
Nice.
You see that?
You almost leveled up, dude. I don't know if there's one more wave of reinforcements from that end or not. Jeez, really? I get it that you only have 56 hit. There was a reason I didn't use you in the Blue Lions campaign. Oh gosh.
Put me in there.
Gosh, that stinks.
Yep.
Let me see. What is the damage that she can do without killing him? Oh, this'll work. That'll lower the speed of this mage. And if anything, that'll cause it to where, yep. Oh, we get ×4 on our hit.
No one makes it past me.
What's this level? Ow, really?
Now I can do so much
I mean,
better.
he got charm. He needed that. It's just,
Ready and willing.
I don't know. At least it wasn't like really bad. Like some of the.
I can't lose.
There we go. I think that's the first crit he's gotten with that though.
That's how it goes.
Oh man.
Your skill is impressive.
I'm on it.
But yeah, eventually we're gonna get Petra a.
Leave it to me.
Either I'm gonna give her a rapier or an Anawadao, or just give her one or the other. Because I'm going to want her to use it, because while she does get a lot of strength, we face a bunch of monsters that have a lot of health, and I just want her to crit all of them. Just kind of have that crit for days kind of attitude. Yeah, let's just get rid of you.
How do you like that?
There we go. Back to flying. One gambit used. She didn't use a gambit. Alright. That's unfortunate.
It's over.
You just got punched by... He just, like, caused a whirlwind with his bare fists. That's concerning with anyone's health. I took off... I took off the thing. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna take you out. That way I'd have one less bad guy to worry about.
It's fun when
Haze Slice, okay. I don't think... I've never used Haze Slice, actually. Alright, that was not much. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Okay. Petra, you can keep on heading this way. Ash. Let's see what happens here. Oh, now I made fun of you, you're getting a crit here. Okay. And a second one. See, this is why I gave it to him, so he could do this.
That was tough.
It took him a while to get to that point, apparently. Because one thing I found while playing this game, the best way to go about actually dishing out damage is getting the killing
Thanks for
weapons
helping.
and then, like, giving it to your characters and let them do the crits, or give them the crit skills that allow them to just get increased crit, like Wrath or something like that. And that basically just that would just make them so ridiculously useful in just destroying anybody, no matter how under-leveled they are. Alright, now you're moving there. Petra, I need you to move up this way. Because we got one guy to take care of.
I owe you one.
You were a dark bishop at one point, weren't you? I think so. If it's what I'm trying to think, if that's the case, then I might actually go and give... That way I don't have to send him through the classes again. I might actually just have him auto-master Dark Mage and Dark Bishop. That way he can actually have those skills, because they're actually pretty good. The Poison Strike and Life Taker. And having somebody that can... And someone that can... If you have somebody that's beefy that can take a hit on top of being able to take out the enemy and heal off of that, you don't really ever have to worry about him all that much. Which is a good thing. Ignites... Could have been better. Right. Not... there's not really anything that could have happened other than that, so there you go. Petra, once again. We're going to switch you to the Armor Slayer, that way you can just take care of that fool. Oh, it wasn't a chest. I could have just sent anybody, but I'm sending Petra. Alright, never mind. It's just that one chest, right? Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking there's two chests in this. I think it's because of the fact that you get that item, even though that's not actually the case. You don't get the item from a chest, you get it from actually beating up somebody, so I don't know. Alright.
I put in some work.
There we go.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Maybe I
gosh.
was too lazy.
Yeah, I think you were. Even though she gets bonus points if she's using axes, so that's why I'm not gonna always use sword. There's ways to level up her sword just fine. I got it. When I thought I did a thing where I turned you off. Apparently, I decided to turn itself back on. Thanks, phone. On the, oh gosh, that was distracting. Oh. By the end of the campaign, she did have an A+ on her sword, so well, not A+, just an A. So it's not going to be the end of the world. Since I started early on doing that, I think she'll get to an A+ at least. Let's keep on moving. I think this is going to be pretty simple. I don't have a way to... Well, technically I do. But I don't think it... Good grief, your accuracy, dude.
So, you think you can take the lance from me, huh? I'll kill you. I'll kill every last one of you!
Whoa. Yep, thanks to the little item I gave him, he was able to use House Gautier's ability. And he's already moving.
I have an
But-
idea.
Oh, really? You didn't attack? That's unfortunate. Because now she's in a state of fear, which that's going to be a problem. Okay. Are you able to make else? This ain't good. Alright, so I'm gonna actually move back. Of course I did at the very beginning of the turn. Good grief.
I will get the victory.
I'm gonna move her there. We're gonna just continue on
Put me in
what
there.
we were doing previously.
Yep.
Ready and willing.
So,
Boom. He gets hit. Yeah, he's just an armored
Leave
knight.
it to
That
me.
ain't nothing.
I'll give it my all.
That ain't nothing.
I'm on it.
Who, me?
And I'm just
Let's
gonna
get to
leave
it.
them over.
Stay focused.
I'm not gonna do anything about the rest of it. Because as soon as Miklon's down, we're all going to that middle area anyway. And that's better. Take that.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Oh, it was accuracy. Then what gave you the March ring? I guess I'm thinking of something much later then. Jeez. I'm sorry. Oh man, I thought that was the March ring. I don't know why. I keep thinking that specifically is the March ring. I should have just looked at it. Which makes sense why he had as much accuracy as he did. Because usually armored knights have terrible accuracy. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna have Sylvain there. I'm going to move Byleth, Leone, Hilda, Lysithia, and Ash forward as well this turn. Because I don't know, actually.
why have you come, you crest-bearing fool?
I'm here for the Lance of Ruin, Miklon. Hand it over. I don't want to humiliate you, but I will.
Hurry up and die already. If not for you, if it hadn't been for you,
Shut up! I'm so tired of hearing that. You've always blamed me for something that isn't my fault.
gotcha.
I don't remember. I think we saw that last time. I don't remember. Oh yeah, keeps losing health because he's using the Lance of Ruin. And we're back to this cutscene.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children. What the hell?
You know, usually I skip this cutscene because I've seen it so many after the first time I saw it. Now that I'm watching it again, it's still creepy. That this happens.
No!
I'm gonna have to. Now that dude just got owned. I'm gonna have to freeze it. Cause I could have sworn that there was a crust on that thing's nose. Or the horn.
What the? Niklon! Is that you?
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting such a thing?
How awful. So the hero's relics are hiding a terrible power within. I can't even tell friend from foe anymore. Now I feel for him, but the best we can do now is finish this quickly.
Now, we'll actually learn more about the relic weapons in this playthrough, which is a pretty good thing that I decided to choose this story next. Because I actually didn't know that, because the other path that I played didn't explain this at all, of exactly what the relics were. And it's actually pretty sad, as much as it's cool. It's also very sad of like how those things came around. Oh, really? I was hoping to dodge that. But I do have someone that can use Psychic, so we're good. Really, Ignatz? What's with you?
Thanks.
That's fine. You can come up this way, and Sylvain this way. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Ow. I might have to look at...
You have my support.
Pull out all the stops.
You're a big help.
What is that? It's like watching a bad dream come to life.
I'm here to help.
This should do it.
Goddess. The beast is gone, yet Miklon and the lance remain.
We defeated him, somehow. Let's grab the lance and return to the monastery.
Miklon, my brother.
That man. His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear? His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified. If someone without a crest were to wield the relic you possess, they would likely meet the same fate as Miklon. You, however, have been chosen. You are worthy of wielding the sword of the Creator, so there is no need to worry. The Church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would. You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Nice work, Teach. It's thanks to you that we successfully completed our mission. As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic. I bet he just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he knew he couldn't use it. Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of the hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
Stories of misfortune have followed the hero's relics since ancient times.
Tomas, you've caught me by surprise. That's not easy to do. Though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the hero's relics. I can tell you more about them if you'd like. The story goes that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the sword of the Creator. Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls. There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Used to be.
They have been destroyed across all of Fodlan, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan Tower. Hey, Tomas, why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What is a librarian if not a guide in the search for knowledge? And not only have you been searching, but you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the night's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students. But I won't stop. I can't afford to. Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you? Though, I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
I can't let this exchange pass without comment. If you're sharing secrets, perhaps I can share one as well?
Are you sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the Academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly, as if from nowhere? Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes. My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream, but I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance, so I'm chasing that dream, to the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery because I thought I might find someone useful, someone to help me on my path. So, what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not interfere with mine.
What about you, Teach? I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my teach, after all.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flayn recently? I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.